All right, so we're about to go on a hike today. Let's get at it. So it says experienced hikers only.
What?
Let's see how this goes.
Like, oh yeah, it's hiking. It's just more technical of a course. I'm like, you mountain climbing. That's not hiking. Like, what's the difference?
I don't know anything about hiking, so I couldn't even tell you. I know I don't have a backpack or a walking stick.
Which, that's, if you're going for a long hike, you should pack accordingly, which is why I brought water.
What's this?
They say it takes about an hour and a half.
I'm good.
But I also probably should have did was go to the bathroom. Should also talk to here now.
Should we put in our microphone?
You could have. You didn't.
Got them right here.
You brought them?
Yeah.
Then why didn't we hook them up for me?
Guess this is to work out little kinks and stuff like that where we're walking along just out here.
Yeah, we have recommitted to updating our channel, but we have technical difficulties quite often. Like, you probably hear my voice better now because my husband here apparently brought microphones but didn't tell anyone. And mid-hike, he's like, should we use our microphone? Explain yourself to the people. But this is hard. That's why I think we don't create enough content. What is our excuse? Tell the people our excuses.
Well, it's awkward always walking around with a camera when we do stuff, like in a restaurant or just walking in the store or something like that.
Yeah, it's not that we have not been doing things, and it's not that we don't want to share it.
Actually, what have we done since our last
Let's
video?
not tell B because they're gonna get angry. But we can share pictures. I guess we can do some still shots in the video.
Yeah.
If that's not too boring. I don't know. But the most recent thing we've done is we took a little short jaunt of a couple's vacation to Key West,
Yep.
which we've done now 2 years in a row.
But this one time we made it a road trip versus flying. And we stopped off in Fort Lauderdale on the way there. On the way back, we stopped in Miami and Tampa. So that was pretty cool. That would have been good to get some video, but I guess we got to use our shots. So, so we still been doing a lot. Just haven't been recording, but we're going to get back to it.
Starting now.
Right now.
This is a hike. So we live in Georgia, and there's a lot of good opportunities to see some pretty scenery and nature, try to live a healthier lifestyle, but also pick your poison. So there's like all these different places to hike, different levels of difficulty. Thank you for the word. And though some people really like to do very physically challenging things, that's not so pleasant for all of us. So there's at least some options. Like, we can do some challenging ones sometimes, but we can still do more consistent hiking because it's not all hard. If it was all hard, nobody would ever want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's something we can do together.
And plus, this time of year is pretty cool because it's not hot.
Oh yeah, it's not as pretty, but it's not hot.
Fall is pretty good, but well, right
For
now.
winter, it's for winter.
Yeah. Right now, all the trees have lost their leaves, and so you can probably hear our steps.
Well, show them the loss of leaves. And
This is where we are. You know what? When we shoot these videos, you would think we're in the middle of nowhere.
I know, we're across the street from our subdivision.
Right. This is right outside our subdivision.
So this is one of the perks to living in Georgia. Oh God. I'm great at hiking. I had this conversation with Chat GPT earlier.
Oh boy.
This does not have to make it into the saved recording, but I showed my weight since 2016 because I've been logging it in Apple, and I uploaded like the analytics part, like you can have a report and it shows a chart. So since 2016, so I showed year over year. And the last 2 years since we moved to Georgia is where I've maintained a healthy weight.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So your theory about living in the South or warmer climates makes people healthier or encourages people to be more healthy.
That was a theory, especially coming from the North when you're not used to it. So just that change. So it could also be the fact that it was a big move. So it forced me to have to change my habits and routines.
Well, see like this, when we lived up in the Midwest,
I would not be outside right now.
No, it's like 20 degrees.
Yeah, no. I hibernated in the winter.
Yeah, and today is what, 40, right now it's like 45, 50.
Yeah, which is also good for your mental health, which if you're a happy, healthy person, your marriage will be happy and healthy.
Yeah.
You can't expect the other person always to be making you happy. You have to do some stuff for yourself, like take care of your own body.
And then the cool thing about it, you could do more stuff just not sitting in a restaurant or sitting in front of a
You have
movie
more
theater.
options.
Yeah, you have more options.
Yeah, don't get bored quite as easily.
Unless you like the winter, you know, you can go out and do winter
If
stuff.
you're that person, good on you. Good on you. I know people are like, oh, there's plenty of things you can do in the winter. No, there's plenty of things you can do in the winter. Not me.
Yeah, unfortunately. For us, that ship has sailed. Too many polar vortexes.
No, it never was for me. Even when I was a kid, I hated the snow. It hurted my teeth. It hurt my teeth.
I used to
said
play in
hurt
the
it.
snow all the time.
I hated the snow.
But once you get to once I got to a certain age, I'm over it.
You can record Korean a little bit. So you don't have to make it into the final thing. But it'd be nice just to have.
Yeah. So I asked my wife a question. Does the environment you live in affect your marriage? And what did you say?
I said yes, because it can impact the individual. So it's not the environment that's necessarily directly impacting your marriage. But if a person isn't happy or they don't like their environment, that will impact your marriage. Because for a happy marriage, both people need to be happy. And then they can make each other happy. Gotcha. Right? I mean, it's logical.
Yeah.
Corinne's
makes
injuring
sense.
herself.
Corinne's our daughter.
She's our baby.
Yeah. So I guess when a spouse have to move to another location for a job, you know, that can be really hard on a relationship, especially if they don't like where they're moving. If one doesn't like where they're moving.
Ooh, I know who you're talking about. You can't be calling that out.
Not talking about just that. That's common though.
No, it is common that somebody has to relocate for work, or they choose to relocate for work, which I think is a harder one, because maybe they're just ambitious and they want a promotion.
Yeah.
I think that's probably where it's more challenging, because the other spouse may not see it as necessary.
Yeah.
But if it's necessary, I mean, it's necessary. And but that's still stressful if a person has to live where they don't want to live.
Yeah. Like even here, you know, we moved here, you know, be closer to mom. And I think I just like this area.
That was
better.
his motivation.
Yeah. But we were both okay with moving here though.
Yeah, I just wanted to move anywhere warmer than where we were. Significantly warmer would even have been great.
Like Key West.
I don't want to live in Key West because hurricanes are like for real there.
Yeah, that's true.
But temperature wise, absolutely. What I really think I want to do, now that we're just spitballing, is be able to have a winter home somewhere warm, like Puerto Rico.
Oh,
like I wanted to be able to, be snowbirds, as they call it, where from November to March, we live in a warmer climate. But that does make all of my homesteading dreams much more difficult. However, I don't think my husband shares my homesteading dream, so the reality is that will never happen, so I might as well have a different dream.
You're still at your homesteading thing.
Yes.
I don't mind doing a homesteading thing to a certain degree.
To a certain degree.
I'm not trying to have cows.
Right. Well,
and
no, I don't
goats.
need. So I want things that are useful to me. And because I'm lactose intolerant,
I mean, you can drink goat milk.
yes, I can. But I don't.
Right.
And especially not regularly enough where I would need a animal to supply it.
But as far as gardening and chickens, I see no point in ducks.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
No. But it just takes more time. And we're still both actively working. And I don't think either of us are comfortable giving up our work to spend more time building a homestead. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because you can't both work full time and
That's
build a
true.
homestead. So that's the compromise that it would take. So that's because there's always stuff to do. Like there is literally always things to do, and especially if you want to do it bigger, which absolutely I do. But I want to utilize more of the property. But again, I digress. So the point of this was there was a compromise in the move in that I wanted to be somewhere warmer so that we can do stuff like this in December. It's December. It's December, and I'm actually getting warm with my hat on.
Oh, yeah.
We could never do this up north,
No.
given our tolerance of the cold. I will say that, because people will be like, I hike in Alaska in December. Not me.
We're not built for that.
Would not be me.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, wrapping up another video, trying to get back to the process of putting videos out. Because
Yeah.
we got a
Give
lot.
us ideas,
Yeah.
please. That would definitely help. Like, I know that people are like, oh, just upload more content, but if you engage with us, we will do it. I promise.
Exactly.
If nobody says anything, don't expect a video like really soon, because it's hard. It's actually kind of hard.
All right, everybody have a great time and stay stoked for marriage.